I'm gonna be ranking every single fighting style in Blox Fruits and trying to find out which one is the best. There is exactly 12 different fighting styles in the game, and I'm gonna be ranking them all on 3 different things. Number 1, how cool is the fighting style? Does the fighting style have drip or does it not have drip? Number 2, how good is the fighting style with grinding? Can this fighting style help you level up a lot? And number 3, how hard is this fighting style to get? Is it gonna take hours and hours and hours to get this fighting style? But anyways, we're gonna be starting off with the rarest fighting style in the game. And if you don't know what that is, it's this fighting style right here. It's combat. And the combat fighting style only has 2 abilities. We have quick tackle and the ground smash. And you might be wondering why this is the rarest fighting style in the game. It's because when you first log into Blox Fruits, everyone starts out with it. But once you get rid of it, you can never get it again. It's gone forever. So step number 1, how cool is this fighting style? All right, so our first ability is quick tackle. So I'm going to show you that right here on these 2 dummies. All right, I got my 2 friends right here. He said dummies question mark. Yes, buddy, you're the test dummy today. All right, so this is what quick tackle does. 3, 2, 1. Hi-yah! And yeah, that's it. That's all that does. You do a quick little tackle. All right. And then the second one is ground smash, which is just, yeah, you smash the ground. And as you can see, I missed and I did no damage. All right, so let's do that again. 3, 2, 1. Hi-yah! And we really did not do any damage. Okay, so how cool is the fighting style? It's really not that cool, especially the click ability. Like, you're just throwing punches. This isn't really that cool. We got hands, though. Oh, my gosh. We look like a boxer. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Foltyn. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, number 2, how good is it with grinding? Does it do a lot of damage? Honestly, not really. As you can see, I'm barely even hurting the snow bandit, which is not good. Look, quick tackle, ground smash. Yeah, we're not doing anything, and we're about to die. All right, and last but not least, number 3, how hard is this ability to get? Well, it's not hard to get, because once you spawn in, everybody gets it. But once you get rid of it, you can no longer get it again. So I'm not gonna lie, the combat ability is gonna go in the dog DOODOO spot, okay? Yeah, this fighting style is dog DOODOO. Okay, the next fighting style we have is called Deathstep, and you can actually get this fighting style in the First Sea and Pirate Village. So if you go right here in between these 2 houses, you just go right here and you pay him $150,000 and the fighting style is yours. So it's actually pretty easy to even get this fighting style. All you need is money. So if you buy 2x money, you grind for a little bit, you can get this fighting style actually pretty fast. So how cool is this fighting style? All right, so basically the click ability, you just use your legs. You literally don't even use your arms. So combat, you're boxing, you're doing this. But for Deathstep, you're just kicking them in the face. That's literally it. So it's actually kind of cool. And as you can see, Deathstep has 4 different abilities. We have flying kick, break dance, barrage, and overheat. So of course, I'm going to test this ability out on my test dummy. All right, so are you ready, test dummy? He said yes. Okay, perfect. All right, so this is what the flying kick does. Once you click and hold, a red line pops up. You can aim it wherever you want. So I'm going to aim it right here and... Hi-yah! That's what the flying kick does. Next up, we have break dance, which I forgot what that even does. What does that do? Hi-yah! Oh! Okay, that's actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. That move was cool. All right, so we got barrage now. What does this do? Oh! Okay, that's pretty cool. I missed a lot of kicks on that, but that was actually pretty cool. All right, and last but not least, we have overheat. 3, 2, 1. Boom! Oh my gosh. Yo, that's actually sick. My feet are on fire. And now I do even more damage. What's up, buddy? What's up? So this fighting style is actually pretty cool. I like it a lot, and it only costs $150,000. So we're going to rank this in the good category because that is actually a pretty good fighting style. Okay, so this next fighting style is called electric, and this one is actually a little bit harder to get. So you go over to Sky, right? And then if you go right over here, you'll find the mad scientist, which is chilling right here. And this fighting style costs a whopping $500,000. Yeah, that's a lot of money because 500k costs 1,500 Robux, or obviously you can grind for a little bit and get the money. So it's just a little bit harder than Deathstep, but is it cooler than Deathstep? So electric has 3 abilities. We have stomp, electrical tackle, and electrical floor. But before I show you those, let me show you the click ability. All right, so you have obviously electric hands. Okay, so it's called electric, so you're gonna have electricity. So let me go ahead and click on versus. Boom. Boom. Oh, yeah. It's kind of like combat. You're boxing them up, but it's electric. All right. You have electrical power flowing through your arms now. And it actually does a lot of damage. I will not lie. But let's test out the abilities. Okay. So first what we have is stomp. Hi-yah! Oh, okay. That was actually pretty cool, but it didn't really do that much damage. Okay. Electrical tackle. Hi-yah! And then we have electrical floor that does that. Okay, that one, that's actually really cool. I like that ability. But if you want to do the most damage, just click, because the abilities don't do that much damage. So now we have one more question. Is this fighting style good with grinding? I would say it's pretty good for grinding, but it's not the best fighting style for grinding. Like if you're in the first sea and you're just trying to get to second sea, electric is the perfect fighting style for that. But anyways, it's time to rank it. I'm gonna have to put this in the good category. I don't think it's better than Deathstep, so I think this is the perfect spot for it. Next up, we have the water kung fu ability, and it has water in its name, so the only place to get it is underwater, obviously. So if you go underwater, it's actually like a little secret passageway, so you have to go right here, but you're not gonna go through. Okay, so you just move over here, go through here, and then you can just buy it. Literally all the first sea fighting styles you just buy. But this one is actually pretty expensive. Okay, this one is up there. This fighting style costs $750,000. So yeah, if you want this, you need to get to grinded. So first question, is this fighting style good for grinding? And I'm gonna say this now, I think this is the best fighting style for grinding in the first sea. Like this is actually so good. The click ability is so fast. I'm pretty sure it's the fastest one in the first sea. So if you're looking for a grindy fighting style, this is definitely the fighting style. All right, next question. How cool is this ability? I'm not gonna lie, this is actually pretty cool, because when you punch somebody, you give them the power of the water. Look at that. I have water hand. I'm basically a water bender. And how hard is it to get this fighting style? Like I said, it costs $750,000. So just a little bit of grinding and you can get it. So it's not too hard. But this fighting style only has 3 abilities. We have Steam Charge Fist, Deadly Shower, and Heavy Water Punch. And guys, since I'm the most powerful Blox player in the world, you know, obviously I have all the abilities. So here we go. Steam Charge Fist. Hi-yah! Okay, it was all right. Not that cool, but it was all right. All right, so now we have a Deadly Shower. Oh yeah, look at this. When I hold it down, I have like water fists right here. Look at that. I got water in my hands and boom. Okay, that was actually pretty cool. I like that one. And last but not least, we have a Heavy Water Punch. Oh! Okay, that was kind of lame. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so this fighting style is actually gonna be a lot harder to rank, because it's pretty cool. The abilities don't do that much damage, but it's good for grinding. I'm gonna put this in the good category also, but I'm gonna put it ahead of electric and Deathstep, okay? I think it's better than both of those fighting styles. Now we are officially on to the second sea fighting styles, with the first one being Dragon Breath. And to get this fighting style, it's actually gonna be a little bit harder, okay? You can't get this fighting style by buying it with cash. You can only get this by going over to this guy right here and buying it with fragments. So yeah, just grind a little bit or use the power of the credit card and you can get this pretty fast. All right, so is this a good fighting style for grinding? Apparently this has the slowest attack ability, so it's not that fast. It's pretty slow, but it actually does decent damage. It doesn't do too much damage, but it does a pretty good amount of damage. So let's see how cool the abilities are. Okay, so we have Dragon Rush, Dragon Flames, and Dragon Explosion. Wow, everything just has dragon in the name. Maybe I need to use Dragon Fruit with this fighting style. All right, but anyways, let's go ahead and see what Dragon Rush does. Okay, so I hold it down. I got a fiery hand. That's actually pretty cool. The animation looks cool. Boom! Oh! Okay, that was pretty cool. Okay, now time for Dragon Flames. Oh, this one looks really cool. I look like I'm hacking right now. Boom! Oh, wow. I really like that animation. That animation was really cool. Last but not least, Dragon Explosion. All right, this literally looks like the same as Dragon Flames and boom. Oh! Okay, that was pretty cool too, but not as cool as the second ability. Okay, so Dragon Breath, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little disappointing, especially for being a second sea fighting style. I'm gonna have to put it in the, I mean, it's all right category. Next up, we have the Deathstep fighting style, and this one is actually a lot harder to get than all the other ones that we have ranked so far. So to get this one, you have to defeat the Ice Admiral, right? Step number 1. Step number 2, you have to get the key from the Ice Admiral, where you go over here, unlock this door, and then the fighting style costs around $2.5 million. Yes, that's a lot of money. But first, you also need to get Mastery 400 on Deathstep. So there's a lot of steps to get this fighting style. So it's actually pretty hard to get this. So with this fighting style, you literally just use your legs, okay? So make sure you have strong legs, all right? Make sure you're working out, do some squats, I don't know. And it does some pretty good damage. The click ability is pretty fast. And you can definitely use this fighting style for grinding. It's actually pretty good. So let's check out the abilities. We have 4 abilities. We have Rocket Kick, Wind Bullet, Vermilion Drill, and Maximal Overheat. All right, sorry, test dummy. It's time for the Rocket Kick. Hi-yah! Oh, okay, that was all right. That wasn't really that cool of an ability. All right, now we have Wind Bullet. What does this do? Hi-yah! Okay, that wasn't that cool either. All right, time for the Vermilion Drill. What is this? Oh! Okay, that's pretty cool, but it just does not do a lot of damage. And now we have maximum overheat, which does that. It just makes my feet fiery, just like Deathstep. And now, once you do that, bro, the damage you could do is insane. Look at that. I just did 10,000 damage. This fighting style is actually pretty good. I like this fighting style a lot. So I'm gonna have to put this fighting style in the good category, but it's gonna go above all these other ones, okay? I think it's definitely better than all of these ones. Dang, so far we have no fighting styles in the best category. All right, now this next fighting style basically turns you into Superman because it's called Superhuman. But anyways, in order to get this fighting style, this one is harder than all the rest that we've ranked so far. So you teleport to Snow Village, and then you find this spot over here. You go all the way over here, bada bing, bada boom. You find this guy, and then you talk to him. But before you do that, you need to get every single first sea fighting style to Mastery 300 and even Dragon Breath. And then after you do that, you gotta spend a lot of money. It's gonna cost you $3 million. So for doing all that, this fighting style has to be really good, right? Well, let's find out. So this fighting style is actually one of the best fighting styles for grinding. It does a lot of damage. The melee is very fast, and you can just kill NPCs insanely fast. And it also does really good damage. So this fighting style also turns you into boxer. Okay, the click, you just use your hands. Oh yeah, bop, bop, bop. And it has 3 abilities. We have Beast Owl Pounce, Thunderclap, and Conqueror Gun. All right, sorry, Test Dummy, I have to do it to you. Hi-ya! Oh, okay, that was actually pretty cool. I like that a lot. Thunderclap! Hi-ya! That was all right. And last but not least, we have Conqueror Gun. Do I get a gun? No, I don't. It looks like I'm about to fart. What the heck is this? All right, 3, 2, 1, boom! Oh, okay, that was pretty cool. The abilities are all right. I'm not gonna lie. The abilities aren't that cool. But everything else is actually really good. And this doesn't belong in the good category. This is our first fighting style that belongs in the best category. And before you guys get mad, no, this is not the best fighting style, okay? This is just the first one to go in the best category. Next up, we have SharkMan Karate. And before I even use this, I already know where I'm gonna rank this, okay? But this fighting style is actually pretty hard to get. So to get this fighting style, first thing you gotta do, you gotta teleport to Forgotten Island. And you go over here, all right? The Sharkman, this is how you get it. But before you do that, first things first, you got to kill the Tidekeeper so that you can get the water key. Then after that, you need to get 400 mastery on your water kung fu fighting style. Then once you do those two, you can come over to this guy wearing the shark hat, and it's going to cost you a lot of money, okay? It's going to cost you 5,000 fragments and $2.5 million. And then that's it. Then you finally have SharkMan Karate. So it's actually pretty hard to get. But I'm not going to lie, this fighting style is definitely worth it. I'm just going to say it right now. This is definitely one of the best fighting styles in the game. It's really good for grinding, and it actually has some pretty good abilities. So as you can see, we have 3 abilities. We have 12 water palms, pressure vortex, and great sea spear. 12 water palms. Hi-ya! Okay, that was pretty cool, but it wasn't that cool. Pressure vortex. Let's see what this does. Okay, 1,700 damage. Not the best. Clicking is just so much better. Like, look how much damage I just did on clicking. I did 15,000 damage. All right, so now we have great sea spear. What does this do? Oh, okay, we did 1,900 damage right there. That wasn't too bad. But guys, for the grinding and how cool it is, this is definitely one of the best fighting styles in the game, and I'm gonna have to put it above this. So yeah. Also, if you're watching this video and I sound a bit different, my nose is stuffy. All right, so yeah, Fultz is a little sick, guys. So now we're moving on to some of the craziest fighting styles. All right, so next up we have Dragon Talon, and to get this, you have to go to Haunted Castle. You go all the way up on this big ship, and then you go to this guy, and then you just get it. But this one is actually very hard to get. Okay, so first things first, you need to spin for bones and try and get the fire essence, but the fire essence is only a 1% chance to get. And then once you do that, you need to get Dragon Breath to 400 mastery, and then you can buy it for $3 million and 5,000 fragments. But in my opinion, I definitely think it's 100% worth it because this is easily one of the best fighting styles in the game. It does a lot of damage. The click ability is actually okay. I just died. But as I was saying, this is actually a pretty good fighting style for grinding. It does a lot of damage, and your hands are on fire. Like, look how cool that looks. Your hands are on fire. But just like a lot of other fighting styles, this one only has 3 abilities. We have Talon Lighter, Ember, Annihilation, and Infernal Vortex. Also, I know I already said this, but your hands are on fire. Like, look how cool that is. All right, Talon Lighter. Hi-ya! Whoa. Okay. Whoa. That was sick. That was sick. All right, Ember, Annihilation. Let's see what this does. Okay, that was also sick. And look how much damage it does. Oh my gosh. This fighting style is actually so cool. And now, last but not least, Infernal Vortex. Oh my gosh. Yo. Yeah, I know exactly where I'm putting this. This definitely belongs in the best category, bro. This fighting style is so sick. And it's better than these two. All right, now we have one of the hardest fighting styles you could possibly get. And no, it's not combat, all right? This one is called God Human. And as you can see, I have it literally Mastery 600 max level. And the reason this one is so hard is because you have to do so much. First things first, you need to get every single fighting style to Mastery 400. Then you need to get 10 Dragon Scales, 20 Fish Tails, 10 Mystic Droplets, and 20 Magma Ores. And then once you do that, this fighting style costs $5 million and 5,000 fragments. And then after you spend hours and hours of grinding and you complete all that, you go to Floating Turtle, you go inside this tree, and then you drop all the way down here. And then here he is, the Ancient Monk. I don't know why he's called Monk. Monks are usually bald. He has hair. But anyways, the reason this fighting style is actually so hard to get is because just like the last fighting style, this is one of the best fighting styles in the game. It does a lot of damage, and a lot of people literally just use God Human. Like, it's literally that good. This fighting style also has only 3 abilities. We have Soaring Beast, Heaven and Earth, and 6th Realm Gun. So let's see what they do. Soaring Beast. Hi-ya! Oh my gosh. Okay, that was actually really cool. And we did a lot of damage. Okay, Heaven and Earth. What does that do? Oh my goodness. This looks scary. Oh, we did 11,000 damage. What? Last but not least, we have 6th Realm Gun. For y'all? Oh my. All right, this fighting style is actually so overpowered. He said, Foltyn, with the X, if you tap it, it does different ability. Wait, what? If you tap it? Oh, whoa, that's actually super cool. So yeah, I hope you guys agree with me on this. I'm gonna definitely have to put this in the best category, and it's definitely better than all of these other ones right here. So let's put that right there. Okay, next up is the absolute hardest fighting style you could possibly get, and it's actually so hard that I don't even have it. All right, yes, guys, I don't have it, and it's called Sanguine Art. Bro, I literally grinded Blox for like 2 days trying to get this fighting style, and I still never got it. It's actually so hard. You have to kill a Leviathan with a Leviathan boat hunter, and then you have to spear the Leviathan heart, bring it back to the island, you get a Tiki heart, and then you have to get a bunch of materials, and then you can finally buy it with 5,000 fragments and $5 million. But luckily, my friends actually do have it. So guys, can you show it off on me? So as you can see, look at the way he's standing. He's got his arms out like this. It's a little weird. All right, so he's gonna show the click ability, which is actually so sick. Oh my gosh, look how cool that is. Do it again, bro. It's like a fruit, like the T-Rex fruit and Kitsune fruit. All right, let's show the abilities now. All right, the Z move. Oh my gosh, that's so sick. Oh, I want this fighting style so bad. No, I want it. All right, show the next one. Okay, that was all right. It was kind of cool. Oh, NPC. All right, that ability... Oh, it does more damage. Oh, okay, that was pretty cool too. This fighting style also gives you shield. So, yeah, I think this is the best fighting style in the game. Like, the best fighting style you could possibly get. I want it really bad. Yeah, but I still gotta get to grinding. So last but not least, we have the Electric Claw. And this one is definitely not as hard as Sanguine Art, okay? So to get this one, you just need $3 million, 5,000 fragments, and 400 mastery on the electric fighting style. So to be honest, this fighting style is actually really good for combos, okay? This one can actually be good for grinding. And it's kind of cool too, because we literally have claws on our hands. We're scratching people up. And the good thing is, it's not as hard as Sanguine Art, like I already said. And look how much damage it does. Like, look at that. 22,000 damage right there. And this fighting style has 3 abilities. We have Electric Rampage that does this, which is pretty cool. We also have Lightning Thrust that does that. That was actually really cool too. And then Thunderclap and Flash. What does that do? Oh, okay, that was actually pretty good. Is it one of the best? No, I would definitely put this in the good category, and I'm gonna put it right here. And there we have it, the best fighting style tier list.